Okay, so we have an amazing guest here, and I'm super excited to have him because I got to work with him a little bit last year for the first time. This is Jeff Young, and can you tell them exactly what your role is with Music for All?
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Young. I'm Director of Camps for Music for All. And it's my pleasure to be with you here. I want to talk all things Summer Symposium.
Yeah, so I actually got to work a summer symposium
Yeah,
last year. I taught the
the
color guard,
BOA
the
Blast.
BOA Blast in Denton at University of North Texas,
Yep.
which was a blast.
And you did a great job with the color guard. It
Thank
was really
you.
fun.
Yes, it was a blast.
We had over
So,
400 students that day, and from the Fort Worth and Dallas area.
yep.
Got to perform with Carolina Crown at the end of the day.
There was actually some kids from Oklahoma there too.
Oh, yeah, and Missouri. Yep.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So talk to us about this camp and just all of it. I feel like there's so much information that many people don't know about the benefits of it.
Oh yeah, it's a great week. It's at the end of June in Muncie, Indiana, at Ball State University, which is just a gorgeous campus. The facilities, the lodging, all that. So everybody stays on campus the whole week. We have a leadership weekend, which kicks things off on June 22nd and 23rd. And in that weekend, you have lots of drum majors, section leaders, people who want to be drum majors and section leaders. And they start off the week learning all about how to be great leaders. We try to develop their leadership skills over that weekend. And then we continue that through the week. So we have a marching band division, we have a color guard division. I have the list here: Drum Major Institute, Marching Percussion, Color Guard, Music Production Boot Camp. Music Production Boot Camp is for students who maybe aren't in a band classroom, but they are, interested in music and game design and using Ableton and that kind of stuff. We work with the Carolina Crown as our core in residence, and so the marching band division practices with them, the color guard division, the marching percussion. They all get a chance to work with the Carolina Crown and then perform with them at the DCI show. And honestly, like, the camp is so much fun for the students. We have nightly concerts. We have the DCI show at the end of the week. We have leadership. And then, the food is great. The kids love being kind of on their own. They're in the dorms. They're eating the dorm food. They just have a blast that week. And actually, we're adding a new division this year. It's the concert band division, which we had pre-pandemic. We're adding middle school and high school concert band. There's really nothing out there for middle school students in the summer.
Yeah.
And so we're really happy to be able to bring that back, both for the concert band, and the color guard division is going to be middle school as well. You know how popular color guard is in the middle schools. So
Well, especially in Indiana. I mean, that's
yeah.
like a huge thing, Indiana, Ohio. That
yeah.
becomes a bigger component. And I think now that that's being introduced by Music for All, I kind of feel like that's going to be able to build some really great color guard programs middle school wise around the country because
It's
now
so
they're
exciting.
seeing that.
Yeah, it's so exciting because all the great high school color guards, almost all of them have a middle school feeder program. And this is a good place to get them started in the summer.
Absolutely.
And Susie Harloff runs the color guard division. She's a 10 out of 10. She's amazing. We love the stuff that she's doing for that week. And yeah, it's awesome. But that's just one part of the camp. That's the student side of camp.
Yes.
One of the biggest things, and any band directors who are out there, color guard directors, percussion instructors, college students who want to be band directors, the Director Academy at the Summer Symposium is really where it's at. We had over 120 directors last year. They're doing sessions, they're doing clinics. We like to call it like Midwest in shorts.
Love it.
Because everybody's, there to learn all week. They get also do the nightly concerts and the DCI show. We have nightly socials for the adults as well. And so they have social situations with all the faculty at camp. So, your Greg Bims and Nola Joneses and Alfred Watkins and Richard Saucedo and all these huge names in the activity. Those names, those people who are just experts at teaching the teachers, they are at our camp and they're interacting, they're hanging out with all the directors. It's a hidden gem, and if you haven't heard of the Director Academy, highly recommend it. This year we're doing a 3-day option as well, so we have the opportunity for a director to be there a whole week, or if you have young kids or a busy schedule. We just decided this year to add a 3-day option, which a lot of people are excited about because it's less time away from family. We all do a lot of band all summer long.
All year long.
All year long, some of us. And so we heard from band directors, they're like, we really want an option where we could, come in, learn as much as we can in that 3-day period.
And just to be clear, does any those band directors for that academy, do they have to have a student participant in the BOA
Oh, not at
symposium?
all.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
but they do get $50 off per student that they bring.
Oh, that's a
And
deal.
so it doesn't take very many students at all to have, basically free tuition for
Yeah.
the band director themselves. And things that you don't get taught when you're in college, like the technology, the miking, the electronics, all this stuff you're seeing with front ensembles. We take people through the basics of how to figure that out, so you don't have to hire, an engineer to run that stuff. We have a whole curriculum on judging. For those directors who are interested in maybe judging someday, we have lots of classes run by, the BOA judge coordinator, John Phillips and Nola
great.
Jones and Richard Saucedo.
Yep.
They're teaching you how to be a judge, and so that way, maybe you could judge in a local circuit, and then later on maybe judge for this show, which would be amazing.
Yes, but also very
Yeah.
difficult because let's be real, this is a really hard contest.
It's really hard, yeah. In fact, the last 2 days here is probably the hardest thing to judge that you're ever going to judge.
100%.
Maybe San Antonio Regional and this. It's
Right.
like you're seeing good band after great band after good band after great band. And
Yeah.
by the end of the day, you have to be able to rank and rate those programs based on that criterion reference system that we use, the rubrics and such.
The rubrics and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
I want to take off topic just for a second. What's your marching arts background?
So I actually have judged for DCI, I've judged for BOA. I taught at Carmel High School for 25 years, and marching and movement instructor.
So you just know a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure,
Yeah. I've been passionate about this activity since I was in high school. I went to Carmel High School.
I was just going to ask, did you
Yep,
go to Carmel?
I did, and then when I was in college, went back and I was teaching during the summers, and then I just never left. Eventually took over the visual program, and such a great storied program to be a part of. I'm so proud of the Marching Greyhounds.
Oh, yeah.
My journey has been one that I would just encourage everyone who's interested in the marching arts. You don't have to be a band director to be involved and to be teaching and to be passionate about the marching arts. I taught science at Carmel High School, anatomy and physiology.
Oh, my gosh.
And then after school, ended up at the practice field every day for 25 years. So
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
it's been a really fun journey. And when this opportunity came, I've been teaching the Summer Symposium for years, and this opportunity came up to be the first director of camps for Music for All. And I take that honor very seriously, and I just love it. I love talking about camp. I love just eating and breathing it all year long.
Yeah, and I mean, you're doing a great job at that. And I love
Thanks.
seeing you in this role and being so enthusiastic and engaged, not just with, Music for All, but really, truly with the students.
Well, that's been really a joy of the last 2 days. Is I have a list of every student who came to camp and what school they were in, and then we have 33 different bands here this weekend at Grand Nationals who had at least one person came to camp. So I've been going to warm up and
That's amazing.
afterwards and trying to find each kid and just say, "Hi, remember me? I'm the director of camps, and I'm here just to say hi and thank you for coming to camp."
What a great,
been
like,
fun.
personal, it's such a personal, and this band activity is so very family oriented. I've been saying it literally all season. It's band fam.
Yeah.
We are all a
Yeah.
big band fam. And being able to have someone like you coming in and just seeking out that kid and saying, "Hey, we're so glad you're here. How you doing?"
It's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a parent who I helped, pre-camp, make sure that their student was all set up for camp. Shout out to Arrow, who's the drum major at Dartmouth High School.
Ah,
Hi to
nice.
her family.
Absolutely.
There was a great personal connection there, and I'm just happy to be a part of that student's journey to here at Grand Nats with
Absolutely.
Dartmouth. So,
Absolutely. Well, do you
yeah.
have anything to wrap up?
I would just say, directors who are out there, you have to go to the Director Academy at Summer Symposium at least once. You have to experience it. You're going to go back year after year if you do decide to do it. And students, there isn't a better summer camp for band out there. And I know you might be thinking, I already do 3 weeks of
Band camp.
band camp. Why do I want to do another week? This is
Yeah.
different. This is This is nightly concerts and new friendships, and you're going to meet
Yeah.
students from all over the country, and the faculty is amazing. So
And the band
that's
fam
all.
just gets bigger.
Yeah, it does.
Just gets bigger. So
Yeah.
you get to give us our tagline and now back to band, and you get to be like kind of our announcer for a second.
Sure.
So you're going to look into that camera
Yeah.
and you're going to give me your best announcing and now back to band. Are you ready?
And now, back to band.